Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my Boxycharm. I've had this box for a while, but with my voice going out and being sick, normally these videos I have to talk through, so I was kind of procrastinating. I didn't want to delay this any longer, so if my voice goes in and out through this video, I apologize ahead of time. I did receive this box around 8, and because I'm posting this video late, I decided to do this a little bit different. It was kind of good because it gave me time to use the items that's in it, and my first impression of the box when I received it, I was a little not too happy, but then being able to test the products out, I kind of have a different opinion on it. This video will be a review as well as a semi-try-on for you. So if you want to see what I got in my box and watch me test the products out, then all you got to do is keep on watching. I do post spoilers on a separate video for those who want to see my spoilers. I already do have some up for the month of May, and it's going to be a really exciting box, so you can check that out. So I do put that in a separate video because some people want to know what the spoilers are and some people just want to be surprised. If you're new to Boxycharm, it is $21 a month. It's a monthly subscription, and you do get 4 to 5 full-size items. So if you're interested in Boxycharm, there is a link in my description. You can go ahead and use it or not use it. I don't get paid for this box. This is the box that I do pay for. The first thing that comes in the box is this brochure. Okay, this is a little different than we normally get. It's kind of like a flip out, which is totally cool. I kind of like it. It has your theme, which is eye candy. In the back is coupons. And then it has a description of all the items in the box, the prices. And this time it shows pictures. So the first item I have is the Brow Gal. This retails for $24. But because my brows are so thin and sparse, I can't use this alone. Well, it says to go the opposite direction. So there you go. I think this one came out a little bit better. But I think this eye always comes out better. The next thing I received is this Tarte's Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter. The manufacturing retail price on this is $29. So I wasn't really sure on this because I don't really use cream highlighters. I was thinking of just using in the summer, just put on my collarbone, maybe a little bit on my shoulders. But I've been looking into it, and there are some great tips on how to use this. If you apply this first on your cheekbones as a highlight and then apply a powder on top, it's a great way to use it as an enhancer. It's better to be used with a blending sponge versus just applying it with your hand. I did put a little bit of foundation just so you can get a better idea of how this looks. And as always, it's a little dark in here. I am filming at night, so hopefully this shows through the camera. Just put a little bit here on my hands and dab that. There. And I really do like the way this applies with the sponge. I'm going to use the Bronze and Brightener palette from Pure just to highlight it a little bit more. This is the side that's layered with powder highlight on top, and this is the side that's not. And I really don't think you need that extra, but in case you do. And I'm sure there's many of you that didn't know how to use a liquid highlighter, and now you do. Next, we received a high definition liquid lipstick from Addis, New York. Okay, this is the infamous lipstick that no one knows what color they received. Okay, so I went ahead and looked on their website, and it looks like the color is Coca. And it's $24 on their brochure. I'm not even going to put a liner, which I normally do. It does feel a little bit sticky, but not too much. Nothing crazy. The first video I saw of someone opening their Boxycharm box, I don't remember who it was, but the the one they received, it was broken. And I can see how that's possible because this does feel, but this is a big tube, and I don't know if it's just the tube, the illusion of the tube, but it is 0.23 ounces. I also received this Pores No More Vacuum Cleanser Pore Purifying Mask. Everything I read about this is that it's to help if you have any blackheads. It helps clean them out, clog pores. I don't get blackheads at all, but I do have big pores. So it doesn't say anything about diminishing the size of pores. But I was reading a review and someone did say it helped with the size of their pores. So I don't know. But my daughter does get a lot of blackheads on her nose. And she does have a problem with that and hasn't found anything to help her that actually works. She will be a good test subject for that, and I will test it on her and myself to see if it helps with my pores. I did try this yesterday, and I just targeted my problem areas, which is here for my pores. And you're supposed to take it off, leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, and then take it off once it turns blue. But you're supposed to rub it in, and I don't know if you can see, but it has these little blue crystal little rocks in there, and when you rub it in, then it turns like a blue color. Some people were complaining that it was burning their face. I didn't experience that at all. I did feel the minty, so maybe some people just don't like that minty feeling. The smell, I couldn't figure out for the life of me what that smell was. It's not a good smell, and it's not a medicine-y smell, but it was a smell that was so familiar to me, and I couldn't think of what it was. It was like something from my childhood. So I was trying to think of all the disgusting smells from my childhood. And then I realized what it does smell like is perm solution. Remember back in the days in the 80s when we would all get our perms, and as a kid I used to get perms, and it's not as strong, but it has that smell of perm solution to me. If you're very sensitive to smells and you don't like the smell of perm solution, you might not like this. To me, I don't like spending a lot of money on facial stuff. However, I do spend a lot on my daughter because she does have acne-prone skin. So right now we're trying all kinds of stuff. She used to use Proactive. So if this works, and y'all know how much Proactive is, so if this works on her, then maybe something that I would repurchase. The last thing I received in my box is Golden State of Mind palette. And at first I was kind of like, aw, because the colors do look really pretty here. And I've been really wanting more colors that pop. So I did see in some of the other palettes that there were some more vibrant colors. It is all shimmers, so that is kind of good, but it is still in the same range of those earthy tones. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply a base color using my Tarte's palette. I'm just going with Force of Nature. I'm going to go ahead and go in with Best Friend in my crease with this color. I don't know what color that is. That's Golden Egg. That might be a Golden Egg more than that. So we'll go ahead and apply that. This is going to need to be applied with concealer. We're going to get funky, and I'm going to try another color on my other eye. I think I'm going to go with this one, which is Mind Tricks. And once again, I'm going to use concealer, and I'm going to apply it with my finger. Okay, so that's how they applied. I'm not contouring my face, it's just to give you an idea. And the blush is making the highlighter stand out more too. Okay, so remember, you just throw some eyelashes on, and you're good to go if you want to throw your eyeliner as well. I'm not putting eyelashes. Normally I do, but I can't find my eyelash glue. It does work better with using your fingers. It just seems like the darker the color, the smoother they are. Like, this one just feels so soft. When you go here, they're not as soft. But look, look at the difference. Just a little came on here, and I barely touched this. And see, same thing for this one. These ones seem very, very soft. So I'm going to continue to play with this, but as for what it is, I do like it. So I know I have a half done look with eyelashes would totally complete in my look, but it gave you the idea. And I'm glad that I received this in the box because it gives me the opportunity to try it, which I will keep you updated on a future video on how I like this. Lipsticks, lip liners, glosses, I love them all, so I'm happy with this. I'm more happy with this now that I've done my research and I know how to apply it. I think it came out good. This one I'm happy because it's a great, easy way for me to fill in my brows and save me a lot of time on doing my brows because I take forever. The palette I'm happy with. I'm still going to make a lot of use of this, and they're very pigmented and they're very bright, so that's a win for me. So let me know what you think of this month's box, and remember, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're a blessing from God, and don't let anybody tell you any different. As always, I love you, and have a blessed day.